fully equipped academic block. Indian Institute of Information Technology. Indian Institute of Information Technology, Nagpur. Transformation happened in last 6 years from the humble start in the makeshift campus to state-of-the-art sprawling 100 acres of permanent campus. A fully equipped academic block ready to offer following courses. Undergraduate courses. Interdisciplinary academic curriculum is the USP of the institute. Students are offered a number of interesting combinations of major and minor courses which provide them an opportunity to get the exposure to interdisciplinary subjects. Well-equipped library. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. Canteen for students. Daily needs shop. The academic building consists of air-conditioned classroom and laboratories with high-performance computer. Hostel block. A 12-storied hostel block consisting of 4 mess hall, hygienic kitchen, (560 rooms for girls and boys). Well-equipped separate gym for girls and boys. We also conduct various activities in college premises. An open amphitheater, a residential block,
Of Chairman Board of Governors, IIIT Nagpur shall welcome the chief guest, followed director. This will be the time for convocation address by the chief guest. Then shall commence the award of degree of doctoral, B.Tech and PG diploma in that order. This will be followed by the presentation of awards. Graduates receiving the respective degrees are requested to stand at their positions. After this, the graduates will take the pledge. The Honorable Director shall then present a memento to the chief guest as a token of our gratitude. The registrar shall then deliver the vote of thanks and director shall declare the convocation closed to conclude. We shall then rise for the national anthem and continue standing till the academic procession departs. Kindly keep your mobile phone switched off or on silent mode. दीक्षांत समारोह जल्द ही हॉल में शैक्षणिक यात्रा के प्रवेश के साथ शुरू हो रहा है। सभी से अनुरोध है कि खड़े रहकर शैक्षणिक यात्रा का अभिनंदन करें। कृपया गणमान्य व्यक्तियों के बैठने के बाद ही अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। माननीय निदेशक महोदय अध्यक्ष बोर्ड ऑफ गवर्नर्स की ओर से दीक्षांत समारोह का शुभारंभ की घोषणा करेंगे। The convocation program will commence shortly. We can see that the academic procession is entering the hall. The procession consists of the registrar, senate member, board of studies chairman, the members of the board of governors, in charge dean, the chief guest, followed by the director. The registrar leads the procession. शैक्षणिक यात्रा के हॉल में प्रवेश करते हुए हम देख रहे हैं दीक्षांत समारोह शुरू होने जा रहा है। उपस्थित सभी सदस्यों से अनुरोध है कि वे खड़े रहकर यात्रा का अभिवादन करें। यात्रा में माननीय कुल सचिव, शासक मंडल के सदस्य, बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज के अध्यक्ष, प्रभारी संकायाध्यक्ष, साथ ही मुख्य अतिथि एवं निदेशक महोदय शामिल हैं। यात्रा का नेतृत्व कुल सचिव महोदय कर रहे हैं। We welcome the academic procession. यहाँ हम सभा भवन में प्रवेश करने वाले शैक्षणिक यात्रा को देखने के लिए खड़े हैं। हम शैक्षणिक यात्रा का स्वागत करते हैं। Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may please be seated. Namaskar, Suprabhat, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Excellence happens not by accident. It is a process. I start with these words of wisdom by our very distinguished and revered, the great Indian aerospace scientist, statesman, and the 11th President of India, respected Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. On this occasion of the second convocation of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Nagpur, I, Dr. Richa Makhijani, extend a hearty welcome to all the distinguished guests, invitees to the program, members of the academic fraternity, members of the press and electronic media, and the entire IIIT Nagpur family. To make this morning a blessed one, let us kindle the light lamp of knowledge and wisdom and pay tribute to Mother Saraswati by our traditional lamp lighting ceremony. For seeking the choicest blessings for the same, I invite all the dignitaries on the dais to kindle the lamp.
निश्चेषशून्यवादी
Thank you to all the dignitaries. Graduation Day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the commencement of another part of individuals' quest for a better life and future. Truly, today signifies the culmination of many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that will enable a person to embrace opportunities and take on challenges with clear vision and purpose. आज के द्वितीय दीक्षांत समारोह के शुभ अवसर पर माननीय मुख्य अतिथि श्री आनंद देशपांडे, आदरणीय अध्यक्ष सीनेट एवं निदेशक महोदय प्रोफेसर ओ.जी. काकड़े, उपस्थित सभी सम्मानित ख्यातिलब्ध, प्रतिष्ठित अतिथिगण, सभी छात्र और छात्राएं एवं अभिभावकगण, सभी सम्मानित पत्रकारगण, आप सभी का भारतीय सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान नागपुर में स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन। दीक्षांत समारोह हमेशा से ही एक ऐसा विशेष अवसर होता है जिसमें हम शुरू के वर्षों में की गई कड़ी मेहनत को लक्ष्यों की प्राप्ति व सफलता की प्राप्ति से जुड़ते हुए देखते हैं। यह एक ऐसी यात्रा रहती है जो शायद अस्थायी कदमों के साथ शुरू होती है और हमें ऊंचाइयों तक ले जाती है। Dear friends, I feel proud to inform you all that IIIT Nagpur has seen exponential growth since its inception. This can be very well accounted in terms of the state-of-the-art infrastructure, growth in the number of undergrad students, PhD scholars, faculties, and staff. Not only this, IIIT Nagpur is growing and adapting to the changing technology by offering 4 new programs from this year. With the third batch passed out, we believe we are contributing to nation building and making India proud. We now commence the formal proceeding of the convocation. May I now have the privilege of requesting our Honorable Chairman Senate and Director, Professor O.G. Kakade, to formally declare the opening of second convocation on behalf of Chairman Board of Governors, Shri K. Sanjay Murthy.
I declare the second convocation open.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we deem it a privilege to have with us today Dr. Anand Deshpande, Founder, Chairman, and Managing Director, Persistent Systems Limited, as our chief guest. IIIT Nagpur feels honored that he is present here to bless our students today. May I now request Honorable Director, Professor O.G. Kakade, to welcome Dr. Anand Deshpande with a sapling. Thank you, sir. May I now have the privilege of requesting our revered Director, Professor O.G. Kakade, to present the formal welcome speech and the Institute's report. Please, sir.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you. It is a great pleasure and honor for me to present the Institute report today on the second convocation ceremony of Indian Institute of Information Technology in Nagpur. The first convocation had to be conducted through virtual mode due to COVID-19 pandemic. Now the normalcy has returned, and therefore the second convocation is a special one which is offering our graduating students an opportunity to be physically present and celebrate their academic success. Further, as you all are aware, this year is more special as the entire nation is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. I offer a warm welcome to Honorable Chief Guest of the Convocation, Dr. Anand Deshpande, Founder, Chairman and Managing Director of Persistent System Limited. I also take this opportunity to welcome all the esteemed members of Board of Governors, IIIT Nagpur, distinguished invitees, Registrar, Dean, HODs, faculty members, staff members, members of the press and electronic media. I also welcome the graduating students of 2022 batch and the parents of the graduating students for the second convocation. In this second convocation, the institute shall be conferring total 216 degrees as under PhD in Computer Science and Engineering 3, PhD in Electronics and Communication Engineering 1, Postgraduate Diploma in Information and Communication Technology 70, BTech in Computer Science and Engineering 92, BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering 50. The Postgraduate Diploma in Information and Communication Technology to the officers of the prestigious Military College of Telecommunication Engineering, Mahu, would have to be presented in absentia, as these brave hearts are guarding the borders of our nation and therefore are unable to attain this convocation physically. Further, I am glad to inform you that to encourage the students for actively involving in the academic activities of the institute, the institute has reconstituted the Academic Excellence Award and has also introduced additional awards for the students of the institute as under Institute Excellence Award, one student having highest CGPA among all passing out BTech students amongst all branches. Number of awards: 1, nature of the award, a cash prize of 51,000 rupees and a certificate. Award of merit for highest CGPA among all passing out students from the respective BTech programs, 1 for each BTech program, and the nature of the award is rupees 21,000 cash prize plus certificate. In the second convocation, IIIT Nagpur shall be conferring Institute Academic Excellence Award to Ms. Ayushi Tandon, Electronics and Communication Engineering 2022 batch, for scoring highest CGPA of 9.37. Further, Ms. Ayushi Tandon shall be receiving Award of Merit for ECE branch. Mr. Arun Das, Computer Science Engineering 2022 batch, for scoring 9.36 CGPA shall be receiving the Award of Merit in Computer Science and Engineering branch. I congratulate and extend my warm wishes to all the degree recipients and award winners. Dear students, I know that this is a much awaited event, as you will get the returns of the efforts put in by you throughout the academic endeavor. On this occasion of second convocation, when I look back, I could see the transformation happened in last 6 years, from the humble start of IIIT Nagpur in the makeshift campus to the state-of-the-art sprawling 100 acres permanent campus consisting of air-conditioned classrooms and laboratories. Of course, full development of campus is a long process and will take time, but I hope that in the next few years, the campus shall be rated at par with other centrally funded institutions. I take this opportunity to inform you that the institute has introduced 4 new branches at undergraduate level from the academic year 2022-23 onwards as under. Number 1, BTech in Computer Science and Engineering with specialization in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Second, BTech in Computer Science Engineering with specialization in Data Science and Analytics. Third one is BTech in Computer Science and Engineering with specialization in Human-Computer Interaction and Gaming Technologies. And the fourth one is BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering with specialization in Internet of Things. The institute is committed to develop and supply futuristically required talented manpower for the above promising fields of information technology in line with the mandate of the institute stipulated in IIIT PPP Act of 2017. With the introduction of above 4 new branches and considering existing 2 branches, the institute is expected to have about 1,200 students from the academic year 2022-23 onwards. As on date, the institute is Proud to have more than 460 alumni in the form of UG students, PG diploma holders, and PhD scholars who have completed their studies and serving the industry/community. Interdisciplinary academic curriculum is a USP of the institute. Students are offered a number of interesting combinations of minor major courses which provide them opportunity to get exposure to interdisciplinary subjects. The institute is attracting large number of coveted companies on campus and provides one of the most promising placements and internships. The institute is having one of the best placement records with above 93% placement and highest package of Rs 40 lakhs and average annual package of Rs 12 lakhs per annum for 2022 batch. To name some, Aman Divedi from Computer Science and Engineering, Yashita from CSE, Amit Kumar from Computer Science and Engineering, Huzaifa from Computer Science and Engineering, and Abhishek got placed in AlphaGrip, NVIDIA, GoodWorks, Commvault, and Amazon respectively with the packages of more than 28 lakhs per annum. I am listing name of only 5 students. However, the list of students' achievement is exhaustive, and the institute is proud of their excellence in the placement. Further, I would like to share the details of the research and development activities undertaken at the institute level in the year 2022-23 as under. The number of research fellows registered with us are 33. Number of research publications, 6 national, 32 international. Number of patents filed are 7. Number of patents awarded are 3. Number of research projects completed in last 5 years, 3, and in progress are 13. In continuance of the pursuit of the need-based research, the institute has signed additional memorandum of understanding with few organizations, which includes CSIR NIRI, GH Raisoni College of Engineering, YCC, Central India Institute of Medical Science, Kalmik Smriti Dental College and Hospital, NKP Salve Institute of Medical Science and Research Center. As on date, institute is having 6 patents to its credit, namely an automated irrigation system for guiding irrigation scheduling, an IoT-based smart food cold chain transportation system, a system and a method for enabling pulse-based diagnosis, quad band antenna with frequency reconfigurable switching structure, tri-band high gain broadside frequency reconfigurable antenna for 5G and WiMAX applications, application of clustering in wireless sensor network for forest fire detection and prevention. Regarding development of institute infrastructure, I would like to report that the institute has already occupied all the 4 buildings, namely academic block, hostel block, admin block, as well as residential block. The various labs, namely AI ML lab, data structures lab, high performance and bioinformatics lab, network lab, robotics lab, communication lab, embedded system lab, etc., have been developed through installation of state-of-the-art computers, workbenches, and equipment. Further, the institute has developed a language lab to help the students to improve on pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. I am elated to report that under the MOU to undertake mass afforestation, the institute has planted more than 9,000 trees with the help of SCL foundations within the institute premises. I sincerely hope that these efforts shall bear fruits in the next few years and the institute campus shall become a truly green campus. I am confident that IIIT Nagpur shall continue its momentum onwards and shall become one of the most sought after institute for undertaking studies in information technology fields. I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to all the stakeholders, including Ministry of Education, Government of India, Department of Higher Education, Government of Maharashtra, Tata Consultancy Services, our industry partner. I also express my gratitude to all the students, faculties, and employees who are wholeheartedly supporting in pursuit to achieve vision and mission and objectives of the institute. I sincerely feel that overall experience of the students, faculty, staff at IIIT Nagpur shall always be fulfilling experience, and institute shall scale new heights in the coming years. Once again, let me wish you all passing out students the very best in your professional career as well as in your personal lives. And my appeal to all is that please keep in touch with your alma mater and provide us opportunity to cheer your success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for presenting the Institute's report. It is a matter of profound privilege that Dr. Anand Deshpande has accepted our invitation for gracing the occasion today. Sir, you hardly need any introduction. You are known by the distinguished work in numerous capacities. For formal representation of the achievements of our chief guest, I sincerely request Professor O.G. Kakre to introduce Dr. Anand Deshpande.
On this second convocation of Indian Institute of Information Technology in Nagpur, it is indeed our pleasure to have Dr. Anand Deshpande, Honorable Founder, Chairman and Managing Director, Persistent Systems, amongst us as Chief Guest. All who are present here are aware of the name Dr. Anand Deshpande and Persistent System Limited. With gross revenue of INR 547 million and profit after tax of INR 6903 million for the year 2021-22. Persistent Systems is a global company specializing in software products, services and technology innovations. Over 32 years, Persistent System has developed and invested in digital engineering expertise that combines traditional software and product know-how with broader digital business and emerging technologies. It provides digital engineering and data and artificial intelligence products to the software, banking, financial services, and healthcare sectors. Dr. Anand Deshpande is the founder, chairman, and managing director of Persistent Systems since inception and is responsible for overall leadership of the company. Dr. Anand holds a Bachelor of Technology, BTech, with honors in Computer Science and Engineering from Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, and Master of Science and PhD in Computer Science from Indiana University, Indiana, USA. He has been recognized by both his alma maters as well as distinguished alumnus in 2012 by IIT Kharagpur and by the School of Informatics of Indiana University with the Career Achievement Award in 2007. Dr. Anand is true technology visionary and have been the driving force in growing Persistent Systems from its inception in 1990 to the publicly traded global company of today. Prior to founding Persistent Systems, Dr. Anand began his professional career at Hewlett Packard Laboratories in Palo Alto, California, where he worked as member of technical staff from May 1989 to October 1990. He is a founding trustee of Persistent Foundation and has served numerous positions at various professional and non-profit organizations like NASSCOM's Executive Council, founding president of Association of Computing Machinery, ACM India, Software Exporters Association of Pune, Computer Society of India, Pune chapter, CIS Pune Zonal Council, trustee in the Computer History Museum, founding member of Indian Software Product Industry Roundtable, founding member of I4C, member of Dean's Advisory Council in the School of Informatics, Computing and Engineering of Indiana University. After transitioning from the role of CEO at Persistent, Dr. Anand is committed to making a broader impact and is focused on data, higher education and entrepreneurship. He is a part-time member of Unique Identification Authority of India, that is UIDAI, trustee of VLDV Foundation, and is actively working on projects to create a data platform for Indian patients suffering from cancer and diabetes. He is an honorary adjunct professor of practice at the Desai Sethi School of Entrepreneurship at IIT Bombay, chairman of Board of Governors of IIT Patna, and interim chairman of Board of Governors at IIIT Allahabad. In addition, He is on the governing board of College of Engineering, Pune, and on the board of Gokhale Institute of Politics and Economics, Pune. With his family members, Dr. Anand has established D. Asra Foundation. This non-profit entity focuses on creating self-employment through the Second Orbit program in collaboration with Dr. Ashok Korwar. Dr. Anand has helped hundreds of entrepreneurs scale their businesses. He believes in giving back to society through social work and philanthropy. Persistent Systems has been donating 1% of its profit towards social causes since 1995. The Persistent Foundation was established in 2009 to expand the vision and define the scope of corporate social responsibility in health, education, and community development areas. We are grateful to Dr. Anand Deshpande for accepting our invitation as chief guest for the second convocation and look forward for his advice, direction, blessings to the institute in general and to the graduating students in particular. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Friends, it is now time to hear from our esteemed chief guest. I am profusely elated to take an opportunity to invite Dr. Anand Deshpande to deliver the convocation address.
Hello.
Please give him a big round of applause.
So, Honorable Director, IIIT Nagpur, Professor O.G. Kakade, Professor Kailas Dakhle, Registrar, Professor A.G. Kothari, Dean, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, members of faculty, parents, and the most important people who are here today, the graduating students of IIIT Nagpur. Let me first congratulate all of you for completing your degrees, and all of you really deserve a huge ovation, so let's start with that. Let me also congratulate the parents who have gone through a lot of hardships, especially when they thought that they had asked the kids to go away and they were sitting at home doing studies online, and they had to feed them here. Also, for all the hardships, paying fees, all kinds of things that you have done, hopefully now that your kids have graduated, they will take ownership of not only taking care of themselves, but perhaps also chipping in the family setup as well. So it's a big day for all of you, and I'm really honored and grateful to have had this opportunity to be here in Nagpur for the IIIT on the occasion of the second convocation of the Institute. On a personal note, Nagpur as a city is very dear to my heart. My wife and my father both belong to Nagpur. And my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, though they live here, so it's always good to come to Nagpur. I'm delighted to see institutions such as IIIT Nagpur and others such as AIMS, IIM, the National Law School, getting set up here, making Nagpur a hub for higher education in central India. We at Persistent certainly believe in the city's potential, and just recently we completed 19 years of our presence in Nagpur. We have a large development center in Nagpur, in fact our second largest, and with the space we have taken up in Mihan, this has the potential to be our largest area in our setup all across India. So I'm looking forward to substantial growth in Nagpur. For all of you graduating this year, my hearty congratulations. Convocations are a significant milepost in your journey. Your convocation is a celebration of your grit and hard work. First, to get into IIIT Nagpur, and then an acknowledgement of all the effort you had to put in as you completed your courses one by one. With the pandemic, it must have been difficult to finish some of the coursework and project work online. Despite all the challenges, you are here today because you have overcome these difficulties and are now ready to declare victory. As you stand here today, I am sure you have realized that hard work is fun, overcoming challenges makes you stronger, and life is a journey that is most fun when you travel with friends. These are really essential life lessons, and let me restate these for you. One is that hard work is fun. Overcoming challenges makes you stronger, so you should not run away from challenges. And life is a journey, and it's most fun when you travel with friends. So this is really the main message that I want to deliver to the rest of you for the rest of the speech as well. As your convocation speaker, I'm expected to share advice and guidance on what you could do as you embark on your professional journey. But before I get there, let me try and establish some context. So let me start with some good news. Thanks to advances in medical science, I can say with some confidence that most of you sitting in the auditorium at the back are going to live past 100. And most of you, or at least some of you, will live past 120. This would mean that today, in your early 20s, you will see the year 2100. And some of you will be here well beyond that. One consequence of increased longevity is that most of you will not have the privilege of retiring early, and you will have to work well past your age of 75. Your working career will extend way beyond 2075. Okay. India is already the 5th largest economy, and within the next 5 years, we will certainly be one of the 3 largest economies in the world, after US and China. Now, are we going to remain just one of 3, or can we become number 1 as the largest economy in the world? And that would depend a lot on the young people of our country. And I'm confident that with your innovativeness and hard work, we will have the opportunity to be there. And it is my pleasure to be part of this journey for you and inspire you to push the frontiers for yourself and help India leapfrog to a global leadership position. Leadership we held for many centuries before we were colonized. As you have observed, we live in a fast-changing and evolving world. Just imagine life without computers, the internet, and the cell phones. Now, this is a life we lived when we were your age. You were perhaps one of the first few batches of students who have always had cell phones in your lives, the internet and the computer all throughout your life. You may not believe this, but we did not have computers at home when I was in school, and we did not have internet when I was in college, and we got our first cell phone in the late 90s, just about 20 years to 25 years back. Notice that the technology is evolving exponentially and will continue to do so. It is essential to understand the power of exponentiality. I'm sure you are familiar with the story of the 1 grain of rice, where the wise bhikshuk asked the king for 1 grain of rice for the first square on the chessboard and double the number on the second square and so on. Very soon, the king realized that the bhikshuk had asked for more grains of rice than the entire kingdom could produce. Similarly, you can think about a lake full of water hyacinths, where the water hyacinths double every week. Remember, it had spread to only half the lake a week back and 1/16 of the lake just a month ago. So it is very important to understand that exponential growth has very different kinds of consequences. And I'm sure you have studied the Moore's law and familiar with Gordon Moore's prophecy from 1965, where he projected that semiconductor density for chips would double every 18 months. We have stayed on this course for nearly 60 years, and over these generations, we have seen rapid technological improvements. These technologies will continue to disrupt in the future as well, and artificial intelligence has come to an exciting tipping point, and over the next few years, I expect AI to transform all aspects of our life. With these changes imminent and the future of work uncertain, what should you as graduating students do to be successful in your life? Since getting a job is the first order of business, let me assure you, and already the director has shared, that pretty much every one of you has been placed already, and you already have your first job. So that job is already done. So congratulations and well done. Now looking ahead, let me further assure you or rather warn you, that assuming that your IIT education will be relevant for long would be a fallacious assumption. And believing that tech jobs are going to remain stable for the rest of your life is also super dangerous. You must learn to thrive in a fast evolving world, and here I'd like to share 4 very specific ideas that can help you navigate through uncertain times. So the first is dream, okay? It is important to have dreams and aspirations. It is our dreams and aspirations that push us to do more. Here, I would encourage you to think big. There is no benefit in having small dreams. I have observed that it helps to be in the right place at the right time, and I count myself as one of the luckiest persons on earth to have been in college as the earliest computer science courses were evolving. My batch in 1984 was the 3rd batch of computer science engineers from the IITs. I also consider myself fortunate to have found my way back to India in 1990 at the time when one of the fastest growing and the most transformative revolutions, the IT revolution, was happening in our country. I have been very fortunate to have had the ringside view of the growth of the industry from about $50 million in 1990 to nearly $250 billion last year. This was exponential growth. While I was lucky to have been at the right place at the right time, unfortunately, you don't always know that when you are there. Also, just like me, there were thousands who were present with me and were presented very similar opportunities. I'm here today because I grabbed some of those opportunities that came my way, and this is why and where dreams help. I'm a dreamer, and I believe that when you dream, you're visualizing what is possible. As I have shared earlier, we are in an exponentially growing world, and there will be many opportunities available for you in the future as well. Having dreams helps you be ready and be primed to grab opportunities as they come. While it's excellent to say that dream big and dream about your next 50-year career, it is incredibly hard to do. Most people cannot think a few years ahead. So here's a few exercises that I would like each one of you to do. One is, just imagine, where do you see yourselves in the next 10 years? Where do you see yourselves in the next 5 years, perhaps? What are your core values and principles that you hold by? And you are all privileged, and if it is your responsibility to make a difference in the world, and it is, so let me say this again. I believe that you are all privileged, having been at IIIT, and it is your responsibility to make a difference to the world you live in. It is your responsibility to not be just the consumer of resources, but also preserve resources such as the environment, and be the creator of new jobs through your innovation and enterprise. When you make plans, remember, no plans are real unless they are written down. I find writing things down to be very powerful and encourage all of you to write things down. And I find mind maps as a very effective way to write things down. Okay, so this was the first thing. The second thing is to be focused and understand the power of exponential or power of compounding. It is important to appreciate that in our country there are at least 25 million youngsters your age and another 25 million just a year younger than you. In order to be successful in your career, it is essential to be very good at your craft. You can get better by focusing on good habits and practicing them regularly. You must decide what you want to be good at and then define a system that helps you get better every single day. As James Clear writes in his bestseller, Build Good Habits, and focus on process that get you better, not just goals of where you want to be. Each one of us is different, and we have a unique way of learning. It is critical for you to figure out how you learn, because continuous learning is a critical skill to acquire, and getting efficient at learning at a young age will help you get good at it. I find teaching things to someone else is a good way to learn for me. Often when I want to learn something new, I volunteer to conduct a tutorial on a new topic. That helps me learn better. I have already stressed the importance of the changing world that we live in and the fact that it is difficult to predict what the future may be. In these conditions, those who learn to learn and adapt and learn on an ongoing basis are the ones who will succeed. So I've told you two things now. The third one I'm going to share is make friends and learning to network. There is enough research that demonstrates that the company that you keep, that's the friends you have in your college days, is highly correlated to where you will end up in life. In the tech industries, projects are getting complex, and these projects are getting executed by teams of software engineers spread all across the world. How you interact and work with others in a group is crucial for the success of the project. We tend to collaborate very well in college assignments, and I'm sure the professors will agree on that. I'm sure the faculty members observe similarities in assignments when they are submitted by students. This similarity is not just with students from the same class, but transcend batches. I guess you didn't have enough batches, because in IIT at least we used to have a full library of things you could get from. Jokes apart, the friends we make and the time we sort of waste with our friends is the most important thing that we remember after many years. I've had the privilege of attending several 25-year and 30-year reunions, and in most reunions, when past students reminisce about their college life, they remember the time they wasted with their friends, the late-night arguments over multiple cups of chai, and other spirits are the most memorable parts of college education. Unfortunately, college administrators are hell-bent on reducing this wasted time. But unfortunately, that's all we remember after 30 years. Okay? That said, as someone running global teams, I have observed that Indians tend to do very well in networking with other classmates and other Indians, but we are not very good when it comes to establishing relationships with others, especially with seniors, those from other nationalities or other gender. I would encourage all of you to be very conscious of your gap in our training, of this gap in our training, and go all out of your way to accept diversity, build relationships with people of all ages, nationalities, gender, and religious beliefs. The fourth and the last thing, but which is the most important thing that I say, and I say this deliberately, is to be persistent. If you have to be successful, being persistent is very important. The best way to think about persistence is to observe sports persons and athletes. Every successful athlete, when she was in a learning phase, would have been eliminated in a heat or in the semi-finals or whatever, and would not have made a podium finish. They could have just given up, saying, I'm not winning here. But that's what makes the difference between the best and the rest. They don't give up. They analyze, believe, work hard, and come back. I want to share a story of my friend Vikram Sathe, who is a well-known cricket show host and comedian, shared with me about Sachin Tendulkar. Clearly, Sachin Tendulkar, so Sachin was playing Australia in a cricket test match in Kolkata in 2001 and got out to a reverse swing bowled by Glenn McGrath. For some reason, Sachin was not able to read the reverse swing, and that cost him his wicket. Sachin, of course, the greatest of all time, the GOAT that he is, did not just sit back and hope that he would bat better in the next test. He reached out to his coach and his elder brother, Ajit Tendulkar, who was a coach of his, and discussed what he missed. With the Indian team coach, Sachin dug up videos of McGrath's bowling, analyzed the conditions and how he was holding the ball. He asked the groundsman to provide hundreds of old balls with shine on one side so that he could study the reverse swing and see how reverse swing was being done by Glenn McGrath. He went to the nets, had bowler bowl thousands of reverse swing deliveries before the next match in Chennai. By the time of the next game, Sachin had perfected how to read McGrath's reverse swings and figured out a strategy to handle those nasty balls. Greatness doesn't come by just wishing for it. Even the God, ultimate, Sachin Tendulkar, was learning continuously. He had a coach, he had a mentor, and he was learning all through his journey. And it's not something you can rest and get back. He was very persistent. He worked hard to improve on his strength and build on his strategies to overcome his weaknesses. If you see his Chennai innings, you will observe that he was disciplined, He was able to read McGrath's reverse swing, and through his innings, he avoided risky strokes while picking on some bowlers to keep the scoreboard ticking. He scored 126 runs in that innings that helped India win the Test series. Okay, so point here is you have to keep learning all the time. It's never can you rest on your laurels. Nothing in let me finally end this by giving you a quote from a very famous quote from Calvin Coolidge about persistence. Nothing in the world can take place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, "Press on," has solved and will always solve problems of the human race. So being persistent is what is important. So now let me just summarize those 4 ideas for you. First is dream, okay? Don't be shy, dream big, but write things down. That helps you dream better. Second, focus and get better. And you can do this only by learning to learn and learn continuously. Third, network. Learn to work in teams and make friends. And finally, be persistent. Okay? As I end today's address, let me remind you that you are incredibly lucky to be graduating today. We are in the midst of unprecedented changes in this world, and the future looks very exciting. And most recently, I guess 2 weeks back, Elon Musk reminded us just a few weeks back that this is the most exciting time the world has ever seen or will ever see in some sense. So you are at the right place at the right time. And with this, let me congratulate you once again. You are well placed to be the good orchestrator of good times. Go change the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate your interest in the well-being of the youth. I'm sure our students will definitely walk on the path shown by you for exponential growth and will be persistent. Your suggestions have provided us with a guideline to proceed more precisely for the betterment of this noble cause. Thank you again, sir, for joining us. Now it is time we acknowledge the talent of the enlightened minds, the students graduating from our institute. So we will be starting with the distribution of PhD degrees. All the recipients of the doctoral degree are requested to stand at their positions. To commence the distribution of the degree certificates, may I call upon respected in-charge Dean, Professor Ashwin Kothari, for the formal presentation of announcing the candidature for the PhD degree.
I present to you, sir, all the candidates, including those in absentia, who have fulfilled all the requirements prescribed under the regulations and have been found fit for the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and pray that they be admitted.
I request Chairman Senate to admit the students.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chairman Senate, I admit you all, including those in absentia, to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the Institute and charge you to be worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. May I now request the in-charge Dean, Professor Ashwin Kothari, to announce the names of the candidates receiving PhD degree in CSE and ECE. I also request Honorable Chairman Senate, Professor O.G. Kakade, to present the degree certificates to the eligible candidates.
Miss Khushbu Akash Jain. This is titled Fair Microgrid Energy Scheduling and Reinforcement Learning Based Bidding Strategy for Smart Distributed Multi-Microgrid System under supervision of Dr. Meera Dhabu and Dr. O.G. Kakade. Mr. Vishesh Gayekwad. Thesis title Multi-Factor Lightweight Authentication Techniques for Telecare Medicine Information System under the supervision of Dr. Jitendra Temburne. Ms. Vasundhara Rathod. Thesis title EEG Speech Imagery Language Model Assisted Improvised Deep Network for Character Recognition and Dataset Augmentation under supervision of Dr. Ashish Tiwari and Dr. O.G. Kakade. From Board of Studies of ECE now, Mr. Tushar Muratkar, thesis title Analysis of Ambient Backscatter Communication System under Time Selective Fading under supervision of Dr. Ankit Bhurane and Dr. Ashwin Kothari. As this was our founder batch, I request all of you to give them a big round of applause. This is the first batch of PhD. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All the BTech degree recipients are now requested to take their positions. To commence the distribution of the degree certificates, may I call upon respected in-charge Dean, Professor Ashwin Kothari, for the formal presentation of announcing the candidature for the BTech degrees.
I request all the BTech degree recipient to rise at their place. I present to you, sir, all the candidates, including in absentia, who have completed the prescribed course of study and have been found fit for award of degree of Bachelor of Technology, and pray that they be admitted.
I now request respected Chairman Senate to admit the students.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chairman Senate, I admit you all, including those in absentia, to the degree of Bachelor of Technology of the Institute and charge you to be worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I now call upon Dr. Tausif Diwan, Chairman, Board of Studies of Computer Science and Engineering, to announce the names of the students receiving BTech CSE degrees.
Thanks, Dr. Richa. The degree recipient for BTech in CSE are Jain Anshika Anand, S. Arvind, Ande Ashwin Avinash, Panpalia Shlok Manish,
Let us cheer the students with a big hand of applause.
Huzaifa, Pratik Tabane, नागेंद्र कुमार पटेल, वंगल रोहित रेड्डी, तुडुम शशांक, अभिजीत गुप्ता, यशिता, बंडारूपल्ली बेनर, रेखा पाल, रिया मेहरे, राजवंशी श्रीकाकुलम, मेश्राम अंजलि, सार्थक शुक्ला, अंकित अरुण रायबोले, तनु जिंदल, संजना कैथवास, अरुण दास, नंदिता मेंढे, वुंदी श्वेता, आर्य वर्मा, अभिषेक पडगन, आकाश कुमार, पवार कल्प नरेंद्र, आत्रम सुजीत, अनिकेत वर्मा, राहुल यादव, नितेश यादव, गंधाली शिंदे, प्रणीता, प्रिंस अनुरागी, गोपाल पांडे, के एम शिवानी, यश भोयर, ऋतिक नागेश्वर, आदित्य राज सिंह, अमोघ वर्षा, सुदुला साई जीवना, रजत अड़किने, विस्मित कुंभलकर, लंका हरिन, डी सिद्धार्थ, थाड़ी गुणवर्धन, जाधव साई कृष्णा, बी उदय किरण, निमिष फालनीकर, अपूर्व चंदेल, शुभम सागर, के भानुप्रकाश रेड्डी, थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. A big hand of applause for all the BTech CSE students, please. I now call upon Dr. Mayur Parate, Chairman Board of Studies of Electronics and Communication Engineering, to announce the names of the students receiving BTech ECE degrees. I request Chairman Senate Professor O.G. Kakre to please give away the degree certificates.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. The degree recipients for BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering are Pachetti Shishidhar, Sunny Naresh Kumar, Siha Ashutosh Rajendra, Kodam Vishal, Kadiri Adarsh, Mudit Gupta, K. Mohan Venkat Pawan Sai Teja, Gahokar Devyani Bhupesh, Kumara Bharat, Prithvik Thakur,
Please give them a big hand of applause. Let us cheer our students today.
Aditya Vijay Jaiswal, गवते अनिरुद्ध शंकरराव, लाठी अनुज सतीश, तुषार पोहेकर, वोग्गा अनंत, खर्चे क्षितिज कमलकर, केशरवाणी साहिल रमाकांत, इटिकला राहुल, आयुषी टंडन, चेरुकुरी लास्या,
Students and parents, please cheer our students.
मुवाला गोकुल कुमार, राहुल कुमार, परिजा अविनाश मलगावकर, नाकाडे अनुज सुनील, दिव्यांशु आशीष रहाटे, एस्लावथु ममता, अमन कोसे, निशा हिरेमनी, कटिकाला भानुप्रताप, देशपांडे देवेश नितिन, बोडेडा प्रवीण कुमार, तिरुमिला शेट्टी वेंकट कार्तिकेय, कोरामुनी विश्वप्रिया, वासुदेव जयसूर्यराव नायडू, गुब्बाला दिव्य स्वरूप, नंदिनी राजेंद्र गुल्हाने, थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Now for the PG diploma, may I once again request the in-charge dean, Professor Ashwin Kothari, for announcing the candidature of the PG diploma by regular course.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. I present to you, sir, all the 70 candidates, including in absentia, who have completed the prescribed course of study and have been found fit for award of postgraduate diploma in information and communication technology, and pray that they be admitted.
I sincerely request the Chairman Senate to admit the students.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a Chairman Senate, I admit all 70 students, including those in absentia, to the postgraduate diploma in information and communication technology of the institute, and charge you to be worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. A big hand of applause for all the degree recipients of IIIT Nagpur. Once again, let us give them a big hand of applause. I cannot hear it from the student side. Thank you. Dear students, college graduation is one grand achievement. Although these past 4 years have gone by in just a blink of an eye, your graduation has the whole life ahead of it with endless possibilities. I strongly believe that the things you have learned in this journey with IIIT Nagpur will help you throughout your life. It is time for distribution of the awards. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all join in rejoicing the achievements and success of our graduates. It is my pleasure to invite the in-charge dean, Professor Ashwin Kothari, for announcing the candidates receiving the Award of Merit and the Award of Academic Excellence. I also request Honorable Director and Chairman Senate, Professor O.G. Kakre, and respected Chief Guest, Dr. Anand Deshpande, to present the awards to the undergraduate students.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. From this convocation, IIIT Nagpur is glad to announce also awarding the award of merit for both branches, that is students scoring highest CGPA branch-wise. So in computer science engineering as well in electronics and communication engineering. This award has two components, a certification plaque and a cash prize of INR 21,000. I now announce for computer science, the award of merit goes to Mr. Arun Das, topper of batch 2022, with a CGPA of 9.36.
A big hand of applause, please. Let us cheer for Arun Das. A big hand of applause, please.
Congratulations, Arun. Thank you. From Electronics and Communication Engineering, the award of merit goes to Miss Ayushi Tandon, topper of batch 2022 with CGPA of 9.37.
A big hand of applause for Miss Ayushi Tandon.
I request Ayushi to wait here only for a bigger announcement. Institute is glad to also award the award for academic excellence. IIIT Nagpur is glad to announce the award of academic excellence for the student having highest CGPA in a graduating batch. This award has two components, a certification plaque and a cash prize of 51,000. I feel proud to announce the award of academic excellence for graduating batch 2022 goes to again Miss Ayushi Tandon of Electronics and Communication Engineering with highest CGPA of 9.37. Thank you. I request Ayushi to accept the award.
A big hand of applause for Miss Ayushi Tandon, please.
Thank you. Heartiest congratulations to all award winners. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I heartily congratulate all the degree holders and the award winners. Ladies and gentlemen and dear parents, let us shower upon them prayers and blessings for a bright and prosperous future. I request you all to confer our graduates with blessings on this special occasion and give them a big hand of applause, please. May I now request the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Ms. Ayushi Tandon, to please come on the dais and read out the pledge on behalf of all the graduating students. All the graduates are requested to stand at their places. Ms. Ayushi will read out the pledge and all the degree holders will repeat after her. I repeat, Ms. Ayushi will read the pledge and I request all the graduates to repeat after her. When she takes her name, you are requested to take your name in place.
I, Ayushi Tandon, graduate IIIT Nagpur, hereby pledge that I shall always endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of my duties as an engineer. I shall always endeavor to utilize my knowledge of science and technology for the service of the country and the glory of the institute. In all circumstances, I shall try to uphold the dignity of an individual and the integrity of the profession. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ayushi and all the graduates. You may take your seats. It is now time to express our gratitude towards the chief guest. It is my sincere request to Honorable Chairman, Senate and Director, Professor O.G. Kakde, to offer a memento to the esteemed chief guest, Dr. Anand Deshpande, as a remembrance of this remarkable ceremony at IIIT Nagpur. थैंक यू सर। राह संघर्ष की जो चलता है वो ही संसार को बदलता है। जिसने रातों से है जंग जीती, सुबह सूर्य बनकर वो ही चमकता है। Once again, a hearty congratulations and well done. We are all proud of you. We bless you with all that you need to earn many more achievements and feats in life ahead. We are wishing you a very good luck for the new beginning in life. May you reach all your goals. The closing hour has finally arrived. Tomorrow, new challenges and opportunities await our graduates that will further test their mettle as improving individuals. As they continue their journey, may they look back to this stage in their life with fondness and pride. With these words, I now invite respected Registrar, IIIT Nagpur, Shri Kailash Dakhle, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. Very good afternoon to all. My earnest greeting to all the dignitaries, Honorable Dr. Anand Deshpande, Founder, Chairman and Managing Director, Persistent System Limited, our Chief Guest, Honorable Dr. O.G. Kakde, Director, IIIT Nagpur, Member of the Board of Governors, In charge Dean, Chairman Board of Studies, Senate Member, and entire IIIT Nagpur family. It is a great privilege and pleasure to stand here to deliver the vote of thanks for the second convocation of IIIT Nagpur. I would first like to extend my sincere thanks to everyone for coming and for making this event significant and memorable. This occasion is special in many ways. It is being held in physical mode. Total 212 degrees holders have had their degrees conferred on them. 4 scholars have completed their PhD degree from the institute. It is a well-known fact of life that the evidence of hard work is the result of that work. Today is a day of revelation. Yes, the revealing of your hard work to the world. A big congratulations to all of you for his momentous achievement. Your hard work and our hard work is evident today. It is often said that gratitude is the attitude that take you to your altitude. And so, I take this opportunity to thank all of you for the help you have rendered to us over the years. Allow me to begin for thanking our chief guest, Dr. Anand Deshpande, for accepting the grace to grace this day with his presence. Thank you, sir, for coming here in spite of your busy schedules, and also thank for your very insightful speech. The progress of the institute does not happen overnight. It requires constant support, encouragement, and engagement. We have always been receiving excellent backing support from our respected chairman BOG, Sri K. Sanjay Murthy, in all our endeavors, including infrastructure and academic activities. The motivation received from our Honorable Director O.G. Kakade cannot be measured in words. Since the inception of this institute, he has always vision for the development with an eagle-eye view. He has only thought about the institute day and night, and that is why we stand here today. We are indebted to you, sir. I also would like to acknowledge our gratitude toward the esteemed member of Board of Governors, in charge Dean, Chairman of the Board of Studies, Senate member for attending this convocation. On behalf of the institute, I express my sincere thanks to all of them. I also extend our gratitude to those who have supported us behind the scenes, from the faculties and non-faculty staff to the security, housekeeping, and other support staff. Over these past foundational years, we have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated, dedicated, qualified faculty and non-teaching staff. Without their support, organization of this convocation event would not have been difficult. I am thankful to the officials from the Ministry of Education for extending their support in all possible ways from time to time. In today's era, media is the foremost source of visibility to any activities we perform. I acknowledge the support from the press and media for helping in achieving visibility to IIIT Nagpur and its activity. I appreciate the effort of the officer and staff of academic and exam section of the institute for preparation of the degree certificate and dockets. I am thankful to the Master of Ceremony for efficient and smooth conduction of this event. We feel fortunate to have member of Convocation Committee who have put bundleless effort in the conduction of this ceremony. We have received all-round assistance from all our students and especially student volunteers who have shown complete involvement during organization of this convocation. I am thankful to them also. I also appreciate the effort of the IT and network support staff for making arrangement for the live webcast of the event. Special thank to Dr. Bhimraya Maiti sir, Director IIM Nagpur, for accepting and attending today's convocation. I also thank to Sarpanch Gram Panchayat Waranga, Police Officer and Fire Officer Buttibori, and last but not the least, FINIT Nagpur for all kind of support. I thank all the members who I may have missed. Dear student, we can feel that we have emerged better and more passionate than when we had started. You have emerged as the person who meant to be. You have emerged whole and complete, undoubtedly by the grace of God. Congratulations on your graduation. I am wishing you very success in this new chapter of your life. Thank you all, and thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for expressing gratitude to this gathering. I would now request our Honorable Director, Professor O.G. Kakade, to formally declare the closing of second convocation of IIIT Nagpur on behalf of Chairman Board of Governors.
I declare the second convocation closed.
Thank you, sir. May I now request all of you to stand for the national anthem. आइए हम अपने महान राष्ट्र की वंदना में राष्ट्रगान गाकर कार्यक्रम का समापन करें।
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
The academic procession is about to exit the hall. I request everybody to keep standing until the procession leaves the hall. शैक्षणिक यात्रा हॉल से प्रस्थान करने जा रही है। मैं यहाँ उपस्थित सभी लोगों से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि वे यात्रा के प्रस्थान करने तक खड़े रहें। As the academic procession leaves the convocation hall, may I request all to continue standing until the procession steps out of the hall. शैक्षणिक यात्रा के प्रस्थान होने तक मैं आप सभी से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि वह खड़े रहें। Thank you very much for sharing our pleasure and for contributing to it. Enjoy your day of celebration with your family and friends. Thank you and good luck. Jai Hind.